Hey guys, Shadow Knight here, and welcome back to Let's Play Majora's Mask. So, in the last part we got a heart piece, we found our way here to the temple, and I guess surfaced it. And today it's time for us to start to explore it. Try to figure out what's going on in the swamp, and see if we can't fix it. Excellent, we just barely made it onto the platform. Welcome to Woodfall. As you can see, right in front of us, we've already got a stray fairy. Didn't mean to deselect that. So if we put on our mask, you'll see the stray fairy just came right to us. And you can get a fairy here and stick it in your bottle. But as you can see, because it was still glowing, there's one more stray fairy to be found here. And this fairy just so happens to be right over here, inside of this chest. Oh, and we fell off. Let's climb back up so we can make our way across the room and get into the main area of the dungeon. Alright. It's gonna be a little more difficult to get through this dungeon right now because we don't have any magic whatsoever. So, that's one thing for us to worry about. Let's see if we can't slip by, because I know these guys aren't going to give us any magic. Yeah, so it looks like the area here is just as bad as it is in the swamp. Can I actually hit it? Thank you. So if we work our way over here, we've got another Deku Bala. But if we kill it, we get a stray fairy for our trouble. That's number 3. There's a lot more for us to get here in this main room, so be aware of that. I believe, yeah, we can get a pot magic and another stray fairy right over here. And this is the only room for us to be able to get in right now. So let's head inside. Alright. Let's head over here first, because there's a chest over here with a small key, which is awesome. And if we shoot down this beehive, which normally you never want to do, you can get a stray fairy. And that is the only one in this room for us to get. As you can see, the hair is no longer shimmering. But we do have one more stop while we're in this room. And that is over here in this door. See if we can get... nah, just some more rupees. That's the problem, is that when you need magic, you're just gonna get some rupees in most of this grass. We've got some strange turtles here, who I can't seem to remember the name of. All I know is you can kill them. What are they called? Snappers. Right. I think I've already done this once by profiling them with Tattle. But simple as that. You can go into a Deku flower and wait for them to pass over you. You can actually make it into the flower. Alright, turtle. Oh, I missed. Nope. Alright, one more try. There we go. Alright. And we were too far off. We couldn't make it on the chest when it spawned. But, as a Deku, we will just hop right in the chest to pull it out. The dungeon map. Which, aside from showing the entire floor, also shows our stray fairy count. So now we have 5 out of 15. which shows exactly how many there are in this temple. So we can work our way back across here. And since we've got that key, and you know what, I'm going to get that fairy in a bottle off of our hot bars, because we don't really want to be wasting that fairy right away, because if we do, well then we're going to have to hope that one more will be somewhere nearby. So, first thing you want to do is, and that was terribly framed, well, we can move this here, Majora's block. But we can shoot down this beehive. Oh, good, we did manage to hit it the first try. We get a stray fairy. So we're just strolling right along in this dungeon. But we got a Skulltula here. We can take out in one hit thanks to our magic. And we get another stray fairy. We're just getting them in really quickly. So now we want to pick up the fire and run, because these moths can actually hurt us. You know what? I totally forgot about this. What you want to do beforehand is move this Majora's block back over here so you can actually get across. And as you saw, there's a stray fairy and a bubble gun there, which we can't actually get. Oh, I forgot to mention that the water here is poisoned and you can't do anything about it. So you want to get out really quick. Yeah, be careful as a human if you're gonna get caught in the poison water. Because you can't switch to your Deku mask while you're in the water, which is a problem. Alright then, let's move the mask block and go get our Deku stick lit. And this time, actually, are there any flowers or any grass over here for us to cut down before we come over and light that torch? Nope? Okay. Okay, so we are going to probably die here first. So yeah, we just died in poison swamp water, which will waste our fairy. Which is wonderful, because we're still in the poison swamp water. I just can't seem to get any luck with this puzzle today. Alright, one more try. We've got to get this right. You know what? I'm gonna be a Deku for this so that if it happens again, I don't have to worry about it anymore. Problem is, as a Deku, we can't use our sticks, but we can actually move the block. So grabbing that fairy did come in handy this time. Alright. Now let's do this properly this time. So now we've got it lit, and the moths will come to us. And if we light the torch, it will open up this door. And yeah, we're just gonna hop in here, because there's some dragonflies for us to kill. Which aren't that big a deal, because we can just shoot them down really quick. You guys are trapped hearts. Come at me. Make my life easier. Good. And another chest. Which, if I can actually open it, will give us the compass, which reveals any chests that are in the area. Now we have one more area to go with all of these sticks. Actually, two more. But we're just gonna take the fire and run. Head up here because there is another torch for us to use. And as you see, I'm just very quickly breaking, or rather using the stick slashing with my sword so that the stick gets put away, because your stick will actually burn out, which means that you have one less stick, and that's a problem. Alright, so now let's make these jumps. No! Awesome. So now we are in the poisoned swamp water once again. We just can't seem to catch a break, can we? You know what, we're gonna go back in here and cut the grass for some more rupee, or some more hearts. You should spawn a heart every time, yeah. I am sorry that I keep messing that up. I don't know why I'm having so many problems with it. And for some odd reason, the moths will fly to you no matter what, if you're near the torch that they are near or not, so be careful. I don't care why the moths hurt you, but whatever. And they will leave us alone now. We can get a replacement stick and some extra Deku nuts. Yeah, so now we've got a few black bows here. And simply what we want to do is light our stick and run around the room in a circle, lighting all three of the torches as we pass. So that'll open the door for us. And we kind of want to kill every single one of these black bows, because how many more are left? There shouldn't be that many. Maybe the last one? Yeah, if you saw on the map, there was a chest that wasn't actually in the room. Well, that's because the black bows were here, I guess, concealing it. And we get another stray fairy. That's 8 out of 15. We've already gotten more than half. Alright, let's see if we can't get rid of these two dragonflies from this platform here. Be careful not to fall into the pits. Because if you fall through the pits, you're going to fall into the main room below. Let's see if we can't get rid of you. Or are you just going to fly just far enough away? Oh, good. We actually managed to hit him. No, they're not going to bother us. But yeah, if you fall through those holes, you're going to be down in the main room below, which can be a bit of a pain to deal with. Alright, so let's go ahead and break these, see if we can get some magic. And use this switch, which we aren't heavy enough to use, as a Deku. And these will give us ladders so that we can get up and down quite easily. But we want to go through here because there's some more for us to do in this room. And we want to go in here. Here we have a Dynapole, which is our first mini-boss of the game. I think it's simply, yeah, 2 jump attacks will kill it in, well, 2 hits. But, because it's a mini-boss, it has a treasure chest for us. And it's something very important. We get the Hero's Bow, the treasure, or new item for this dungeon, which comes with a full quiver of 30 arrows, which is very nice. So we will just head in here, and let's see if we can't aim properly. Down. Oop, I don't know what happened there. There we go. Now we hit the eye. Which will raise up the Deku flower in the middle, which will cause it to go up and down. And thankfully we didn't take any fall damage from that. And we cut across here. And we have another mini-boss. This is a gecko. That was easy. Except for the fact that it has a snapper for us to fight as well. Basically what you want to do is not get hit. You want to... Nope. Alright, can I actually get inside the flower? Excellent. So you want to knock him off. And because it dropped some arrows for us, you basically get an idea of what you want to do. It's basically shoot it, and then switch back. And just repeat this process a few times. That was bad timing. There we go. Can we get him? There we go. I believe we only need to do it one more time. Because usually 3 hits is all it takes for mini-bosses. If I can time the jump properly. Got him. Alright. Nope, I didn't mean to hit up. And yeah, we hit 4 times the charm. The snapper disappears, and he becomes a harmless little frog. Which is excellent for us. And just beyond this door here, and are the arrows that he drops still here? No, they're not. That's fine. But, back here we have pots to break. Lots of money. Now we have our very first instance of a boss key, which will give us access to the boss chamber, which we haven't actually found yet. But it's just as good that we went and picked that up now. Alright. And because we got that shortcut, I can just do this. And we will head up here again. So basically I could have saved some time. Well, we saved time this way. But what we want to do is, now that we have the bow, we want to shoot through the fire and hit that torch there in the middle. This will purify the water inside of the temple. So now that we have the bow, we have saved ourselves from having to be killed over and over again by falling in the poison water. And we've got a bubble over here to pop. You know what? Where's my Great Fairy Mask? I'm gonna pull that out. And then pop it. And I believe we just wait for this to swing us around. Okay, that was a fail. hit this? Alright. Despite how terribly I'm doing on this, you actually do want to light that. Ugh. I don't know why I'm messing this one up so badly. Alright. I'm sorry I'm wasting so much time trying to light this, but it is for a good cause. There we go. This does open that door over there, which is one thing that we did need. And that actually is required. I'm not sure if we have to do it as a Deku. I think we do, actually. But if you saw, there was a switch over there on that ledge, which is actually what we want to go down and press. Now, I'm not gonna try to do it like a... try to do it as a human, because I know I'm not gonna manage to do it right. I actually think you have to be a Deku to get over here. But if we push this switch, a chest will appear on the other side. And actually, before we do that, we're gonna go back in here, because there's a stray fairy in here for us to get still. Okay. Now let's see if we can't actually pop it. Actually, you know what? I think we're able to just swim in there. I think that's all we have to do. Yeah. So we have 10 out of 15. We're getting very close to finishing off this temple. And getting all the stray fairies. Speaking of stray fairies, we have one more in here. And this is the last one for us to get in this main room. Now, back across over there, which is the door we unlocked by lighting that torch in the corner, that door is kind of leads to the last room in the temple before the boss room, which I think we're going to save for the next episode. So, we're going to head back outside the temple here, and go back outside and save at the owl, if we can get away from the black foes. There we go. There we go. We're just going to climb back up and fly across, save at the owl, and in the next part of Let's Play Majora's Mask, we will head into that final room, get the last of the stray fairies, and fight the boss of this temple, thus saving the swamp. Until then, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.